Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sabal khair habibi wa habibti. Kif halukum? Al-an yaumul khamis September 10, 2020. I am Mualimah Tuti Wardani Bako SPD. Now our subject is biology. Okay, habibi wa habibti, I will tell to you about the indicator which you must reach in our subject today. The first, be able to identify the disease in the human reproductive system. The second, be able to identify the causes of disease in the human reproductive system. And then the third, be able to mention how to maintaining the cleanliness of the reproductive organs. Before we are going to the topic, Mualimah will explain to you the glossaries of English from our topic. The glossaries are: the first, disease, penyakit. The second, transmit, ditularkan. Third, inflammation, radang. Fourth, infertility, kemandulan. The fifth, attack, menyerang. Today our topic is disease in the human reproductive system. Are you ready to start, habibi wa habibti? Naam. Yalla bina nabda'un nashat. Okay, the first is gonorrhea, or in bahasa kencing nanah. This disease is caused by the bacteria Neisseria gonorrhoeae and is transmitted through sexual contact. Apart from causing inflammation of the reproductive organs like vagina, oviduct, epididymis, and prostate gland, this bacteria can also cause inflammation of the urinary tract, eyes, joints, and lining of the brain. If not treated immediately, this disease can cause infertility. Habibi wa habibti, this disease can be transmitted from an infected mother to the baby that was born. Some babies be blind because of it. The signs and symptoms of this disease are: the first, there is pus at the end of the urethra. Second, burning feeling when urinating. Third, in man, the urethra becomes narrow, making it difficult to urinate. In some cases, the testes become damaged so that the person becomes infertile. And then, in women, there is pus from the vagina which may spread to the uterus and ovaries. As a result, the woman becomes infertile. Next, the second is syphilis, or in bahasa Raja Singa. This disease is caused by the bacterium Tryponema pallidum and is transmitted through sexual contact. This disease consists of several stages. At an advanced stage, syphilis not only attacks the reproductive organ, but also attacks other organs like the liver, nervous system, and brain. Next, number 3, genital herpes. This disease is caused by the herpes simplex serotype 2 virus and is transmitted through sexual contact. This virus, from attacking the male and female reproductive organ, also attacks the skin. It's not known that there is a relation between herpes virus infection and cervical cancer. Next, number 4, fleur albus, or in bahasa keputihan. This disease is in women that caused by various parasites. including the fungus Candida albicans, protozoa of the type Trichomonas vaginalis, bacteria and virus. Candida albicans like warm, sugary environments. This fungus is often found in pregnant women and people with diabetes mellitus. Okay, next, AIDS. AIDS is acquired immune deficiency syndrome. This disease is caused by the HIV or human immune deficiency virus. Until now, this deadly disease has no cure. People who are infected with the HIV virus do not immediately suffer from AIDS. This disease is only seen after 6 months to 5 years, depend on the immune system. This disease attacks white blood cells, which part of the immune system. Not like influenza, which is transmitted through the air. This disease is transmitted through bodily fluids. AIDS can be transmitted through blood transfusion from AIDS sufferers, through needles that have been used by AIDS sufferers and have sexual intercourse with AIDS sufferers, and then babies with mothers with AIDS may also be infected. Next, number 6, endometriosis. This disease is characterized by the endometrium or uterine wall located outside the uterus, for example around the ovaries or ovida. The sufferer is pain in the abdominal area and waist and feel pain during menstruation. The cause of this disease is not yet known with certainty. This disease must be handled by a doctor because if it's not treated properly, the sufferer can infertile. The last, Habibi wa Habibti, the chlamydia. This disease is caused by Chlamydia trachomatis bacterial infection and is transmitted through sexual contact. This bacteria cause inflammation of the reproductive organs like vagina and ovida. If not treated properly, this disease can lead to infertile and ectopic pregnancy. Infertility occurs when a chlamydial infection causes total close of the oviduct. As a result, sperm cannot fertilize the ovum. Ectopic pregnancy is a pregnancy outside the uterus, that is in the fallopian tube. An ectopic pregnancy occurs when a chlamydial infection causes partial close of the oviduct. As a result, even though sperm can fertilize the ovum, the embryo cannot go to the uterus. This incident required surgery. Okay, Habibi wa Habibti, that's all the disease of human reproductive system. Okay, although many diseases affect the reproductive organs, we can prevent them by maintaining the clean lines of the reproductive organ. Example, washing the reproductive organs after every urination. Mushroom-like damp fleas can be avoided by keeping the outer reproductive organ dry in order not to reduce itchy by wearing cotton pants. And then, now getting into the habit of exchanging towels and clothes. Okay, Habibi wa Habibti, that's all our material for today. Next week we will meet anymore with another material. Okay, please don't forget to do your home project. Keep spirit, keep study hard. Ila liqa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.